Hello to my Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, this is your 12/12 message. This is your December 12th, 2024 message. It's a timeless message, so it's not just for 2024, but it's film 2024, right? So whenever you see the number 12 in any form, you'll now know what it means. The light and dark side of number 12, there's signs and wonders all around us. So when you're looking for signs, for answers to whatever you need answers to numbers, there's also signs in numbers, right? So if you see the number 12 in the form of 12, 38, 48, 57, 66, 75, 84, 93, 129, whatever string of numbers you add up, and it comes back down to number 12. Number 12. Light side of the number 12 means that you have been selected. You have selected a life. You have selected a life of service and being invested in education on every level, from physical to spiritual. It means that you're highly creative and you must be able to express yourself. It also means that you're naturally affectionate and loving and you strive to make the world a better place in which to live. It means that you may need to give up something in order to achieve the knowledge and wisdom you seek, right? So in your case, as an air sign, maybe it's giving up the overthinking, right? Maybe it's the overthinking for you. Or whatever it is, it could be that, right? Overthinking, maybe giving too much time to just being an overgiver of thought about things, just kind of being open to learning. There's many different ways of learning, like getting to the answer, like the number 12. Like it's not just 12, it's like I said, 38, it could be 48, it could be 75, 84, many different ways of getting to knowledge, right? It also means that you may it also means that like I said before, you may need to give up something in order to achieve the knowledge and wisdom you seek. Remember, you carry a knowingness within you. So look within when seeking a solution. When you focus on expanding your spiritual and intuitive education, you reap success and experience happiness. So seek for your answers within, right? So when we see 12, that's the light side of the number 12, right? So the dark side of the number 12 is you want to watch for these clues. You feel like you are a victim or victimizing others. Sacrificing your life to the point where you've compromised your mission or values to be in servitude to another person or cause, or you've given up your sovereignty, or a doormat, or you're feeling bitter, right? So when you're in that beginning stages before you get, now that a lot of people are returning to pure consciousness and you're just in conversation, listen for those. Are they on the light side of 12 or the dark side of 12? 1 and 2 is 3. 3 looks like lips. When you're talking to them, how are you receiving those? How are you receiving what they're talking about? Is it always a woe is me, right? If they have been, victimized in some way, shape, form, or fashion, are they open to help? Are they open to it, right? Or they just shut down. Are they bitter? Are they still holding on to something, right? So, or are they going within, seeking answers, saying, okay, I want to know something, so let me look within. Let me balance it out. Sun sign, moon sign. So let me see if I can search for some answers from within. So as we get closer and closer to this full moon, like I said, this is a special reading. So like I said, it's a timeless one, as is all the messages are timeless. So hopefully this helps someone to continue making your decision, putting together your gratitude list, and moving through this cycle. Let's go. All right, here we have the 7 of Cups. The scales from your eyes have been removed, so keep your vibrations high. It's the 7 of Cups here, and Source is actually rewarding you. This is a Chariot card. Keep your vibrations high, and I do see your money growing. There's a number 7, so 2 things have been complete. So you're in receipt of something. So we got 777, which are also very powerful numbers, right? So the number 7 looks like a lightning bolt, right? So it's bridging top below. right? It's bridging something that would not otherwise have made sense had you not gone within to seek answers, right? So, because like it could have been like somebody felt like, okay, you had three tower moments. Now you're in the flow. Now you're in the flow of things, right? So here we have the snake right here, right? Somebody may look at this snake and go, oh, they left the job. They're a snake, right? In a negative sense, right? Or somebody may say, you know what, they found another job, they've awakened that they've outgrown, a position, and good for them. You know what, I really wish them well. The scales from their eyes have been removed. They don't want to hang around. They see it as, you know, they've outgrown this position, this title, this position. They're making room for somebody else. They're going on to their next wealthy place. So matter of perspective. So source is saying to you, and the dark side of the number 7 is somebody asking why. Like you be asking why don't they get it? Why don't they understand that I just want to move on? Why? That's you on the dark side of 7, right? So let's see what else we got going on here. Yeah, so I see you being more conservative with your time. So 4 and 7 is, or 7 and 4 is 11. So somebody has definitely gotten off the fence of giving any more time to, or any more emotion to anyone's feelings as to why you moved on from something. It could have been a business marriage. It could have been a romantic marriage for somebody. Somebody's not giving any more time to it because, again, you may be enlightened. Some other energy may be still holding on to something. Take only what resonates with you. I'm talking about the number 12, and that's it. That's it. Take only what resonates with you. Here we have the 10 of wands here. See these lights right here? So these could be like station points for somebody. So something could have been enlightened here, enlightened here, enlightened here, and then you move on, right? It's kind of like your boundary, like enforcing your boundary, whatever it is, right? So somebody could have been at a kind of a midpoint, to some degree. Somebody could have been at a midpoint. So here's the Judgment card. So there could be some energy. The Judgment card is Pluto, which is the outermost planet. That's the Judgment card is death, rebirth. It's also the like I said, death, rebirth. It's also the metamorphosis. It's also the, like I said, metamorphosis. It's also the power and transformation, but it's also the obsession. Like some energies are just obsessed, like could be obsessed, obsessively thinking that whatever people think, I don't want to put words in anybody's mouth, but whatever people think, right? That you don't know who you are when you look in the mirror. So, but you could be just like, exactly who you are. So again, here we have the 8 of Swords. So it's this is a person who just won't be restricted in their mind, who like you can't just be talked to any kind of way, or else somebody may just move on, after being talked to a certain kind of way. This is the 8 of Swords here. That's breaking a karmic cycle. So yeah, the number 8. That's a number 8. So somebody could be, because this is the I feel sign, so somebody could be judging you based on your feelings around death, rebirth, judging you based on, so when the moon moves through, this rules Scorpio. When the moon moves through Scorpio, that's where if you've been tuned into the channel, there's a theme for every phase that when the moon moves through the zodiac signs is a theme for it. Or you can create your own if you want. But when it moves through Scorpio, since Scorpio is the death rebirth, it's an opportunity for a very powerful transformation, to really look at, like, really reassess yourself in terms of your money, how you spend your money, and also your emotions. Yep, your emotions. So it looks like some energies, like I said, have been really judging your emotions based on how they've talked to you, right? Based on how they've talked to you. And so you may have said, hey, listen, you won't be talked to just any kind of way, right? So, yeah, so it's harvest for you and somebody. Harvest time for you and somebody. Yeah, you and somebody said you just won't be talked to just any kind of way. You're moving on, right? So here we get the Page of Swords here. So whatever anxiety you may have had, in the past, somebody has done the mirror work. Again, we're talking about, this is part of knowingness, going within for answers, gaining some clarity. We're still talking about 12, the number 12, and this is for 1212, right? So when you are talking about talking to someone, you're going to talk to someone the same way you want to be talked to, right? This person's looking in the mirror. So when you look in the mirror, well, some people do. Some people look in the mirror and they just make some really horrible comments about themselves. That may be their reality, but imagine if they looked in the mirror and spoke to, like, sort of their future self, and they said, you know what? This is what I see for myself. So let me put the work in. Let me just put the work in. Right? But for somebody else to say it to you, it's like, wow, that's harsh. You couldn't have just, like, said it a little nicer. That was cold, right? So see you back in the saddle again, and that's how it's harvest time for you and somebody. So I definitely see there's a sources actually rewarding you for rising above the judgment, like people judging you based on your feelings. So something possibly around I don't know, for somebody, death is not always in the physical sense. Somebody could be judging you on how you process the loss of loved ones, or they could judge you based on how you move on, based on your how people talk to you. You may not be interested wherever phase you're in your life. You may not be interested in whatever phase you're in your life. You could have been talked to so horribly in your life. For you, it may just be one time, and you may say, nope, you're moving on. For some of you, it may be 2 times, and you may move on. For some of you, it may be 3 times. So, or however long, right? But that's what I'm seeing for you in your card. So number 12, hopefully that brings somebody some enlightenment. The number 12. Right? Here we have the King of Wands here. Yep. So you have somebody definitely has a spirit guide who is helping you, on your journey. They're helping you on your journey. They helped you to get to your throne. It was somebody in your life. They may be alive. They may not still be alive. But it was 2 energies, right? And they balanced each other out very well. And I suspect that they're no longer alive, because we're looking at the Judgment card. This is generational. They're no longer alive. And somebody played a role in you being a very balanced out human being. Whoever you are, somebody played a role in just saying, hey, you're not going to be just talked to any kind of way, whoever this energy is. So be grateful for them. That's part of your gratitude list. Write it down. Every single time you start to think, well, wait a minute, hold on, because you don't have to repay darkness with darkness. But nope, whoever these energies are, they balance each other out very well. Whoever these energies are, and that's where you see the number 7. That's your awakening. That's your tower moment. That's your total recall, right? That is your total recall. It's like, wait a minute. You saw no judgment. You saw no judgment. No harsh judgment. You saw no harsh judgment between these 2 energies. Wherever these energies are, somebody saw no harsh judgment between them. And that just left an impression on somebody. That's why your spirit can rise above it. And you can just move on. So let's see what else we got. So yeah. And so that's something generationally that somebody is passing down. And it makes some people really, really hot-headed. See how this guy's head is on fire? It makes some people really, really hot-headed that you can't just be talked to any kind of way. So put that on your gratitude list. Put it on your gratitude list because this is a bonus video, right? Here we have the Five of Swords. Yep. So something is over. Yeah, something is over as far as when you look back, you're somebody is no longer being used as a pawn. And again, here we have 7. Again, some new seeds are being planted for growth. Brand new seeds are being planted for growth. Yeah, because there was 3 energies that was trying to stop somebody's money. 3 energies was trying to stop somebody, like by keeping you in the dark about something, or at least trying to stop the growth of your money, judging you as somebody was judging you as a nurturer, right? Because this is Cancer's. Yeah, somebody was judging you. They were basically saying you're unhealthy and just deeply wounded. That's what this is what energies was saying about somebody, like whether you're a mom or whether you're like a mom or a dad that's very nurturing. Somebody, people were judging you. They were leaving you in the dark about something. But what it is that somebody just don't want to be talked to any kind of way. So yeah, before you just leave behind you'll leave behind distractions. Here's the Fool card. Yeah. So we have the sun here, we have the moon here. So yeah. Yeah, so here we have the 10 of Cups here. So I do see somebody in a very sacred relationship. Sacred relationship could be a new job that you're working on. So that would be a group of people sitting around a table focusing on a whole entire creative process. So they're focusing on that. Y'all know what I'm saying when you're talking about like divine connections and soul connections. Everybody's there. They're operating in purpose. This is right here a person who is like dreaming bigger, right? It's like, okay, you believe, and then nobody's keeping you in the dark about things. They don't think you're delusional, rising above judgment. That's what you're talking about, like those divine connections. So some energies are just, like I said, really, really hot. Yeah, that you don't talk anymore about your money. You find how you grow your money. You don't even talk about it anymore. And you have just completely shut down as far as that's concerned. Here's the Star card. Yep. Because somebody has been betrayed. Somebody has been betrayed. As soon as you start talking about some things, people left you in the dark. People instantly really. So if somebody saw any kind of like change, like a decline or whatever in their money sources, and that's what it was. People were keeping you in the dark about some things. They were really judging somebody based on you moving on from a lot of distractions and just learning how to believe in yourself and finding your own star. But guess what? Everybody has a star. So let's go ahead and close this out. Everybody has a star. Everybody has a purpose. That's what I mean by star. Everybody has a star. Judging you based on everything. How you invest your time, who you invest your time with. Somebody could have been in a relationship with somebody. Yep, so here's the Justice card. Yep, so somebody definitely has some energies who are just, like I said, at chapter 5, using somebody as a pawn, just like a younger person, when you had already gotten up and taken, looking back, taking the swords out of your back. So you've already invested a lot of time. Here we also have the King of Swords here. You've already invested a lot of, so it's a Strength card. So there's some energies. Like I said, you had the moon card that came out twice. So it's two energies from somebody's past. That two energies. Looking at the cards here, they like to keep people in the dark about something, right? Whoever I don't know who I'm talking to. Take it however it resonates with you. There's a third energy involved in some. Well, there's several energies involved in something, and somebody is basically saying that you moved on from something and left somebody holding a bag. Like you see a picture of this right here on this particular deck. Like you left somebody holding a bag when you stopped talking about or like shut down about your financial situation or whatever. When actually this could be you. Somebody else left you with maybe a stack of bills to pay. It could be the other way around. So I don't know what the situation is, but somebody definitely had to go within and seek answers. The light side of the number 12. So I don't know what your situation is, but something is closed out. Something is closed out. So there was a lot of stuff that was going on behind the scenes. A lot of conversation, a lot of time and energy was put into some things without your knowledge. Without your knowledge. There could have been a lot of people around you who knew things and didn't say one word. Like, just like... Wow. There's a lot of sevens in your card. 7, 7, 7, 7. Oh, that's just, yeah. And then 7 here in the major arcana. Everything in moderation. You deserve the best. You have the gift of clear cognizance. That's psychic knowledge about other people. Wealth is within your reach. Listen to your intuition. Definitely feel like somebody's money was affected because some people were keeping you in the dark about something, and they just went right into whoever these energies connected with somehow played a role in restricting someone's money. That's what this is right here. This is the 8 of Swords. Restricting somebody's money. Went straight into judging you based on something, based on what they heard. People that was keeping them in the dark about some things. So here we have, at what age did your parents work on their shadow self, and at what age did you work on your shadow self? Don't forget that rest is a form of self-care. Somebody never stopped loving you. Somebody wants to call you, but they haven't changed. I don't know who that is, but time to ground yourselves. The healer and protector of travelers is with you. Speak some things into existence. Somebody's next love interest will make them happier if that's what you're if that's what you're leaning towards. The spy is now turned on. Somebody. You have the gift of deja vu. That's remembering the future. And so journal your journey. Your ancestors are proud of you. All right. Yeah, so there's a lot of judging going on here. And that's what I'm saying. Like, what's interesting about what's happening right now, Chiron and the Tower card. Very powerful. Chiron goes to your deepest spiritual wounds, right? That is, really, really have to do the deep spiritual work. That takes you all the way back between the ages of 0 through 7. So that coupled with, so somebody had to really go in for answers. That's you get to number 12. Like somebody had to really sit, okay, you had to have a talk with source. Somebody had to really have a talk with source and really do the work, like do the shadow work. And that's what I'm seeing here. Where you said you're not blaming anybody, you're not judging anybody, I don't know too many people's parents that even knew about shadow. If your parents knew about shadow work, that's great. But a lot of people's parents didn't know about shadow work, never even heard of it, so do you blame them? No. What is that going to do anyway? So source, so somebody started, really, really putting the work in. Somebody, whoever tuned in, you really started putting the work in. I mean, really started putting the work in and investing in yourself. Think about it. You had to move through root chakra. That developed between ages of 0 through 7. You had to move through that. Sacral, 8 through 14. Solar plexus, 15 to 21 to even get to the heart chakra, which is starting at age 22. I don't know what your age is tuned in, but somebody had to really go within to find some answers and really do the hard work. Like this is mirror work. Somebody had to really, really do the work. And you're still doing the work. Divine source, right? Help me know that all of my deepest needs will be met. Let me trust that you have a plan and right actions will come. You are my source for all. Yeah. So, yeah, so make a meal. Yeah, make a meal. So this is where somebody's, like I said, it's healthy, you know. Continue to focus on, you know, your health, mental and physical. Affirmations for work. I have the power to create the work and the lifestyle of my dreams. Overwhelm is now abolished and removed from my work today. I calmly focus on one thing at a time. Yeah, calmly focus on one thing at a time. Don't know who that's for, but so hopefully that helps you in terms of just like the number 12, the light and dark side of the number 12. When you see all these signs and wonders around, you're like, okay, I'm looking for answers. I still don't have it. I'm still waiting on some answers. It's coming colors, sounds. It can come through numbers. Many different ways it comes through. Many different ways it comes through. 444. I am protected. That may be a number somebody keeps seeing as well. So trust your journey. Trust the way that your life unfolds, and trust that you are where you need to be at the present moment. Yeah. Where you need to be at the present moment. I think that's it. I think. Is that the card? Hold on. Yep, I think that's it. Hopefully that helps somebody. That's right. That's your reading for 12-12. That's your reading for 12-12. Reading for 12-12. Everybody's trying to find their own star. So that's for you going back to what your ancestors sacrificed. You know, your loved ones, your ancestors sacrificed so that you can keep believing in your dreams. You can keep doing the mirror work, right? So affirmations for patience. I'm here in this present moment. I have all that I need. I lack nothing. Time is relative. Right now is all that matters. I wait with excitement. All good things come in due time. All is working for my highest good. That is what I have for you. I will see you all in the next video. Bye.